Neal, congratulations, 3-3.
Yeah, really poor first half. Looked nervous. I don't know why we just won 2 on the trot. Looked like we didn't want the ball, lacked intensity, let them get control of the game. And we were caught with too many players doing nothing rather than 2 things without the ball and all sorts of things. And probably lucky to come in at 1-1. But miles better second half.
I was going to say, how pleased were you with that second half? Because obviously, like you say, they were probably the better team in that first half, but second we were pretty much camped in their half for most of it, I felt.
Yeah, and I thought that, apart from a couple of breaks and defending set plays at times, we were worthy for the second half of the win. Players need all the credit. I mean, I sort of said to them at half time, you haven't got to worry about down there looking down. You haven't got to worry about looking up. Just go and play and enjoy your football and smile, because at the moment you look nervous. At the moment you look like too many of you don't want to be out there. It's a game of football. Don't let it pass you by. And I actually said to them, I'm not worried about the result. Just go and play. I'd rather lose the game watching my team play with energy and a smile on their face wanting the ball than draw a game or lose a game watching that first half. And to be fair, the lads came out and did exactly that in the second half.
Obviously, it looked as though it was heading for a draw, but a brilliant finish from Joe, wasn't it, to score late on and get us that put us in that lead late on. Yeah,
there was loads of things. Justin Donnell's energy to get in the box. He's the one that heads it down to Becky. Becky's in the box, pins, lovely little set for Joe to arrive, and we know Joe arrives in the box really, really well. Josh Kelly obviously earned us the first goal from nothing and the third goal from nothing, and he was phenomenal all night, and it was nice to have him play the full 90 without cramping up. So, brilliant all round. I thought him and Becky were a proper handful all game, and the boys, they deserve the credit.
I was going to ask you about Josh Kelly, because that first just sums him up really, doesn't it? Pressing the goalkeeper and getting his reward from it. It's so rare that you see a goal scored in that fashion. Yeah,
and listen, I know Josh is a great player because I watched him all summer to, really sort of push the chairman to sign him. Things for a number of reasons haven't worked out the way they wanted to. The team wasn't in good form, and I tried to take him out the firing line when the team wasn't in good form. And like we say, you never know, but maybe Andrew Dallas moving on has put Josh's shoulders back, knowing that he's the main man and he's the one to go and do that for us, and he stepped up really, really well. So we knew that whatever we did at the back end of this season was trying to get him ready for next season, but he looks like he's a confident player now.
I was going to ask about Justin as well, because you feel that goal's coming for him, but obviously a player that was out for such a long period of time, but now he really looks like he's hit for.
Yeah, and he's done the wing back role really, really well. We changed shape today in the second half and put him wide right and let him go and drift and roam and play off the lines and play wherever he wants, and he popped up everywhere with his energy. So he, again, strange because Justin's got pace, power, he's got lots of things in his armoury, but he needs more confidence, and we try and give him the confidence, but when he plays with confidence like he did in that second half, he's a very good player.
We know about the small squad, and obviously those defenders on the bench, obviously academy lads, perhaps not the game for them today, but how pleased were you with the way that the 11 out there kept fighting until the end?
Yeah, I did think about making subs. I just felt the game was in the balance. I looked around, players looked like they were at it, they didn't look like they were flagging. If anything, we looked the stronger team, so sometimes you're making subs for the sake of subs, and I didn't think we needed to.
Sorry, I've been distracted by that, but obviously looking ahead to Boreham Wood, I mean, that's a massive game in terms of potentially trying to reach the playoffs, isn't it?
Yeah, Boreham Wood, really strong team. They're going to put the ball in our box. They're hard to play against, great intensity, really well organised, don't concede a lot of goals, and they're on a run at the moment. I don't think they've been beaten in this year, and they're on a run at the moment as they're flying into the playoffs. So really tough game, but we can go there with a smile on our face and confidence.
Just a very final one, Neal. Obviously Jack Stevens signed the other day. He obviously wasn't involved tonight. Just a small injury, isn't it?
Who's that, sorry?
Jack Stevens.
Yeah, Jack, he just had, where he'd been playing for Banbury with injuries, he had niggles, and we had the choice. We could probably have put him out there and trained him, but we just said, look, he's a new signing, let's get him 100% fit, let him have 10 days, 5 days, whatever it is with our physios, try and get everything right, get him back into training and then build him up so when he is playing for us, he's ready.